Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Monster Hunter here on the KwingsLetsPlays channel. How are you with today? I am the mighty Kwing man. Or Kwing the mighty.
Whoa, your cape looks cool.
It is cool. Well, I've been working on that one armor set. This is an airship guy. How's it going? He says hello. So he makes airships, and he was with the Second Fleet. That's fun. Are you curious? No, I'm not curious what happened to the Third Fleet. I want an airship. I don't want your life story. Give me an airship. You're just going on about the Great Ravine, how it's bad. And he feels, I guess, terrible that people are gone or something. I don't know. That's what I'm surmising from all this tiny text. He has an amazing beard, though. He kind of looks like a Spaniard. Yes, you were very reckless, but I want an airship. How much do I pay you to build me an airship?
You're saying Spaniards have amazing beards?
Well, I have an amazing beard.
Zorro
I'm
does.
Portuguese, so.
Yep. Yeah.
Build me an airship right now so I can go do fun stuff. No, don't call it quits. Build me a ship. I will give you lots of, what do we give them? Zenny? Is that the currency? I forget what the currency is.
Yeah, I think it is Zenny.
I'm gonna give him lots of it, and then cool stuff's gonna happen.
Rupees!
So today
Zenny.
we have to go to the cantina and speak with Navi.
Oh yeah, the place is called Estera. I forgot what it was called. I think I'm gonna remember it like people are staring at each other a lot.
Ah.
Or you can say, hey, you don't have to Estera at me. I'm walking here.
So, I've been doing some fun stuff with my main account, or our walkthrough account, whatever this is called. And I've been going online trying to complete my armor set, and we're almost done with it. I just need, I think, the belt and maybe some pants.
Yep.
So it's like halfway done.
Cool. Yeah, this game is growing on me.
It is. I just wish there was more voiceover because I can't read the tiny print because it's so far away.
You are too good to me.
She's saying hello. That's what I can make out. And if you're wondering what those things in the back are, that's how you guys like travel up and down different places.
Oh, it's like an elevator?
Yeah, it's kind of like an elevator.
It looks like she said that you've volunteered to rebuild the camp.
What? I did no such thing. I think the chief, told me to do something. Yeah, let's get down to business. How much zen are you gonna give me? Because I need a lot. I need tons of money.
It's bothering me that she only has the braids on one side of her head and the other side is not braided.
Her scalp must be in serious pain.
Well, I mean, I have heard those braids are yeah, they do kind of, well, I think you get used to them after a while, but yeah.
Ouch. How much tutorial is in this game? Go away. No more tutorial. Register, go.
I like those kind of braids, though. They're cute. You can put little, like little girls, and I think, older girls, too, put, little beads on them and stuff.
How can you fit girls through those tiny beads?
No,
I don't
you
understand.
put your hair, if you're a little girl and you do your hair like that, you can put little beads on them.
Alright, so let me explain a little bit what's going on here.
It looks cute!
One of the cool things that you can do in Monster Hunter World that's different than some of the previous games is while you're not able to go and replay quests, you can come here to the resource or research center or whatever, and you can go on expeditions where there's no time limit, and you can do a bunch of stuff like fighting monsters, gathering materials, and it's a great way to complete your HR sets. So that's what I've been doing on my other save file, and we're going to incorporate what I've learned into this save file.
Meet me at the gate.
I could meet you at the gate, but I don't want to. Actually,
Do you also have a manly cape on the other one?
Want to get going?
The cape all depends on, what armor set you have.
Ah.
This is the Joggy, whatever.
If you want to go on an expedition, open your world map and choose your destination.
I want to go to the other place.
We need to head to the ancient forest. We can expand expeditions as we delve further into the new world. Pretty good incentive to explore, right?
Right.
Sure. What was the incentive? We get ice cream? What?
No.
Oh.
There's
then
no incentive.
there is no incentive for me to explore them.
It's all lies. Lies!
Technically, you could just sit around in that town and do nothing, though.
Yeah, you could. Outside our window sounds like a zombie puppy. Disturbing.
I didn't know if that was in the game or what.
I couldn't tell either. Alright, so this is the expedition. There's no time limit. You can hunt as many monsters as you want. There's only one downside. There's nothing in the red chest, so you have to bring the materials with you like the classic days.
You have to remember to bring stuff with you? Man.
Mm-hmm.
How am I supposed to be expected to do that?
Look for the campsite.
And there are... See how the red box is empty?
Oh, it's
Find the
empty.
campsite first, or if you're lost, open up your map or use your scout flies to track me.
I haven't quite learned how to
Leave
use...
the base without signing up for a quest. You'll go on an expedition. There's no time limit or cap on how many times you're allowed to faint, which means you can explore to your heart's content.
See? That's another bonus. You can faint as many times as you want, and monsters constantly respawn here. So if you fight like a Pukey, or like a Joggerus, or... I'm bad with the names, like the A-T-Rex, Agnerim, whatever, Agatha, I don't know. You can fight all these different monsters here.
You're fighting Aunt Agatha.
The names are stupid, okay? It
I
doesn't
know.
matter. They're dinosaurs and I hunt them. Ugh.
Yeah, their names are destroyed. Their names are dead.
Oh, there we go. Speaking of, we need this guy to finish our armor set that we're currently wearing, so... Get over here! Whoops, I
Oh,
missed.
this guy again.
Yeah, I know, we just fought him, but whatevs. No bigs. Hi there! I need to, get your...
Maybe it's his twin
Skin.
brother.
No, it's just the same thing. He'll respawn endlessly here. I think they respawn, like, after you slay them every, like, 15 minutes. There can only be 3 monsters on the map at a time
Oh, wow.
here, I think, like giant ones.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Although you would think there'd be more, because one of the great things about this game, as opposed to the Nintendo versions that we're used to playing... Ow.
Thrown off. Don't sweat.
Yes, I know I've been thrown off. Will you shut up, Navi? I'm in the middle of a thought. So, you'll notice, maybe you have when you were live streaming, while you're exploring the areas, it's all continuous. There's no loading, like, between areas. Everything is like a continuous, like, you know, just keeps going.
Actually,
Flawlessly.
I didn't get that far because I spent too long on my character creation, so... Yeah. But yeah,
Ow.
I have noticed that with yours, though.
And there's also something else you can do in this game that I don't do very often. When I ran into Agatha Christie, like when I was trying to hunt
Yeah.
some other stuff, like a Pookie to finish Shadow's armor set, because it's important to make sure your cats have armor too.
Yeah, Shadow's happy about that.
Yeah. And I also like to upgrade their weapons while, you know, forge new weapons for the cats.
Yep.
Right now we're just using the basic stuff because, again, this is the walkthrough save file. But there's an option when things get too dicey, you can call in for other hunters online to come into your game and assist you by shooting a signal flare. Yep.
Like people you don't even know, or...
Yep. And after they help you with the monster, they can choose to stay with you and hang out in the expedition area, hunt more monsters, or they can leave with their whatever they earned.
So, yeah, that's one thing that I didn't like about the old Monster Hunter games is, number one, you have to have friends. Number two, you have to have friends that are playing the game at the same time you are. Number three, you have to have friends that you can actually work out a thing where you play the game at the same time and, you know, get together, so... It's really hard for me to organize people together to play the game together. So that, yeah, the fact that you can actually get through the game on your own and random people you don't even know will come to your aid, that's amazing.
Yeah. Well, mostly they were
Yeah.
Japanese people because their names were all in Japanese.
Well, I'm actually, if I was like hard on this game, I'm actually kind of taking back some of it because this means that anyone can kind of get through it, whether you have friends or not.
Yeah. And you can still make
So-
private rooms and all that other stuff, but I mean, it seems like a lot of games are going the route where they want you to be online. So, I mean...
Yeah, well, that's cool. So you could make a private room for fun with people randomly.
Yep, and just so people know, there is an offline mode in this game. Like, I had my connection get lost last night when I was in the middle of hunting. You remember that thing you used to call, like, Eeyore or whatever? It was this, like,
Yeah.
mud dinosaur that
I think
had
so.
really cool armor. Baroth, I think it was called. I was fighting that with people, and I lost my connection, and they got kicked out. but I went back to fighting the monster, and it said the game will continue in offline play, and I was still fighting the monster.
so
I got to keep all my stuff at the end.
Wow, so they try to get you to do it online, but if you lose your connection, you're still playing it.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's
Wow.
how it works.
That's really cool. So they've incorporated a lot of cool things into this.
Yep. And I know a lot of people like to watch other Monster Hunter guys, like, watch different weapons. I'm very effective with the insect glaive. I use the dual blades every once in a while, but I'm not very proficient with it. So this is my weapon of expertise. Like, utilizing my insect or kinsect to get essences from the monster to steal health from him, enrage him so I can go into berserker mode and get like an attack bonus and all kinds of stuff. This is my favorite weapon, and I really like what they've done in this game because it works so much faster. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of like weapon lag when I was fighting
Yeah.
in the other games. Like, my spear felt kind of slow a little bit. I don't even care what that guy's talking about because I've already completed the tutorial so many times.
Yeah, you really like the insect glaive because it's long range and short range, and it's got a lot of. It's one of the weapons with the coolest features, actually.
Ooh. I'm actually gonna do that while we're waiting here, and just do it 3 times, and then just move. There you go. See, done.
Awesome.
I know.
Yeah, well, if I end up doing a series on this, then if I could get through this game, anyone could, because
There's the selling point.
I
I
just
can
don't.
get through this game. Anyone can.
That's the selling point with like every game I try to get through. Yeah.
It's good times.
I still don't know. I've been like acting all high and mighty, but I really don't know. You've done a lot of Monster Hunter games. I have collected mushrooms for you, watched you do a lot of Monster Hunter games, and gone fishing and attempted to go with you on hunting parties.
Keeps track of where you are and where the scout flies are taking you. You can also use it to keep tabs on monsters.
But I haven't really gone through the games.
Okay, so see how that monster's in motion? We don't want to fight him. That's a Agatha Christie thing. Agarath, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's basically like a T-Rex that is huge. It's pink. And for whatever reason, it has like these wings that come out, and then it shoots fire at you. But it can't fly. It's kind of like that weird dinosaur that has like a fin that goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know a lot about Monster Hunter because I keep watching you play it, and I can tell the difference between the different games. But the one thing I was looking forward to in this game was finally trying to learn to use a paintball in a Monster Hunter game.
Nope.
I was gonna try that, so now that dream will never be realized for me, I don't think.
I think they realized that it would be very off-putting for new players to get used to the paintballs and things like that.
That's one thing I could never figure out how to do in the old ones.
We found like a southern fisherman. He loves fishing. He already caught all the old world's fish.
He has like a cowboy hat on.
I know, he looks like a cowboy, kind of. Are you game for fishing? Not right now. Maybe later, because you do need fish to get stuff.
There's fishing!
Yep, you can go fishing. I'm not going to right now. Alright, so where did our little buddy go? He's around here somewhere.
Well, if I do a series, I think I'm gonna make Zelda pink. I'm gonna start over.
Yeah, whatever.
Make her a little bit pink, but make her pattern the same. It's really hard to mimic Zelda's pattern, though, because it's different on one side of her face than the other.
No, the paintballs, they wouldn't last forever either. Like, you would throw a paintball at the monster, last maybe 10 minutes.
And then you had to go find it. Yeah, really
This one,
fast.
you can actually, once you find the monster, you use your map, you tag it, and you put like a little pin on it, and then you just track it.
Yeah, but it's kind of, the other way was kind of more realistic, though. Like, because you really wouldn't have electronic, like, GPS, like, stuff out in the
Again, they had to do it
wilderness.
because of new players, and it's a feature I actually kind of like. I think that the waystones being unlimited is a little annoying, but I'm already over it because your weapon gets dull really quick in this one.
Oh, okay.
So it's important that, you know, you have unlimited of them.
I mean, that was
Ow.
one thing about Monster Hunter. Everything that you got, you collected in the field. You had to make everything from scratch. So this is like a little different, as in you don't have to collect whetstones, which is kind of like, okay. This game basically makes it possible for people to get through it that they haven't been able to get through other ones, I think.
And I'm purposely ignoring the, whatever you call it, my sidekick or the leader. Whenever somebody calls for help on a map, like it... Oh, there it is!
Oh my gosh.
Agatha Christie!
Oh my gosh.
I can't beat this thing. Not at my current level. Run! Run! Okay. Phew. But see how there's no loading screens, like, in between the different areas? It just, everything is... Just continually goes.
And that's just in this mode, or...?
This Monster Hunter game, yeah. All the other Monster Hunter games have loading screens.
Oh yeah, you're
between each
right.
area.
You're right. They did have that.
Yep.
How does it do that without any loading? That's weird.
PS4.
Whoa.
There's a long loading screen, like,
Whoa.
right before you get onto the map.
Oh,
But
so
then,
it loads the
yeah,
map.
and you can be on this map for as long as you want. Notice how there's no clock or anything? This is considered an expedition mode, so...
That's crazy,
Yep.
Luke.
The only thing I haven't learned in Expedition yet is if there's a feature like in the old game where there was a red and blue box. A blue box where you could put in, you know, stuff that you were sending back to camp.
Yep. I remember that.
But there is a way to actually restock. Well, kind of. You can go inside of a tent here, lay down, and change armor and get different weapons and stuff like that.
I thought at the end of the quests, you had to put the stuff that they asked for in the red box to complete the
they've
quest.
changed quests.
Oh.
I haven't come across a quest like that yet, so... But then again, I've been playing mostly online, so... Not sure.
Yeah. I'm really glad that you're getting to know how the new one works and getting to like the new aspects of it. I really didn't know what to think, but after watching you and seeing you play it, it's like, okay, this actually won't be so bad. It does look like it has some things they added that are actually good.
Yeah. I hated the tutorial because I just wanted to play the game. But
I despise
there are
tutorials.
a lot of cutscenes in this game. I know that. There's a lot. There aren't so many online, which is good. There's only a couple. But, so if you guys just want to, you know, play the game and not have to worry about your annoying sidekicks and just go and hunt, you can. It's just very hard. So new players are going to want to stock up on mega potions, learn how to create certain things, like using blue mushrooms and honey and herbs and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, the cutscenes definitely hold their own against any mainstream title and stuff like that.
This is mainstream now. This is to bring in a bigger audience.
Over here.
No, leader. I'm doing something else right now. I'm trying to explore and see if I can get this thing to have any load screens, but there really isn't.
Do you think they spent a tremendous amount of work to try to, like, figure out how to make the game different and bring more people in, or do you think it's just the same amount of work they'd spend on most Monster Hunter games?
Well, Monster Hunter games were very, like, they were kind of like graphic hogs. They would cause your system to really push itself.
Oh, okay.
Since this game doesn't really utilize everything that the PS4 does, or the Xbox One.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a lot more room to play with. Mm-hmm. But I'm probably the reason why they don't have, like, 6 or, like, several of these giant monsters in each area is so they don't have to worry about that loading screen.
Oh,
like,
right, yeah.
in the map.
Because this is such a big area that, you know, Monster Hunter has so many more things to worry about than just, like, cool cutscenes. There's so much going on. Yeah.
Yeah, and I know, guys, we just fought this monster in episode 3. But like I said, I'm trying to finish an armor set and also showing you that there's no time limit. So what we're going to do today is there'll actually be 2 episodes of Monster Hunter going up.
Yay!
Because he's dead.
Whoa.
See?
That was fast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do... weapon is like 379 upgraded now or something like that.
Whoa.
I did upgrade my bone staff.
Good job.
Because I told you, the iron one, it takes a long time to upgrade it. Usually you can't upgrade the iron one until you get, for the insect glaive stuff, for the spears, until you get to either the winter or the fireplace. Every Monster Hunter has a winter and fire zone. It's just, everything's based on the elements: earth, wind, fire, water.
Yeah. And heart.
No.
No.
But the reason why that pink dinosaur is such a pain to fight is the armor that we're currently wearing right now has no fire resistance. So the monster makes you think you're beating him, and then he like sets you on fire and you die instantly.
Oh my gosh.
So
that's freaky.
You have to constantly evade, and it's actually a lot easier in this game to dodge and stuff like that. But see how the red dinosaur is right up there? Mm-hmm. So, Agaroth, or whatever it's called. I don't know. I would not advise fighting him right now.
I don't.
It's right there.
Oh, yeah, I see him. Yeah.
See, once you run into a monster, its icon appears. So, until that monster decides to leave the map, which, if you don't end up tracking it, a monster will disappear, and then 10 minutes later, another monster will appear. But once you actually get the monster on your map, I think it's there until either you slay it or you die. I don't remember.
Okay.
But the scariest monster in this game for beginners is between that monster and the R1. I can never say its stupid name.
Ragnarok?
No. No. It's been in pretty much every Monster Hunter game since Monster Hunter Tri. I can't remember its name.
I'll have to look it up. I forgot.
This is a researcher.
Whoa, he looks weird. Oh, he's a human.
It's a girl.
Oh, okay. Hi there. Fancy meeting you here.
She's a researcher.
She's the editor in charge of Field Guide.
Mm-hmm. So, again, this all has to do with the option of researching stuff later, if you want to. Which I do recommend, because your quest will be closed off unless you go online. And they're not really quests that you can go on online. There's an optional mode where you can go and basically fight the same monsters again. But you will run into heavy resistance from monsters that are much stronger than you. So try to keep... especially when the monsters are fighting one another, which is really cool to watch, and it will actually help out a new hunter.
Wow.
Because an attacking monster can take like 200 to 300 or even 500 points away from the monster that you're fighting.
That's
and then
so cool.
Once it's wounded, you just chase it back.
It's so cool they can attack each other.
But you have to be careful, though, when different monsters fight, because the other monster could eat the other one, and then you won't get any benefits from fighting that monster previously.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wow, if you were attacking it and it gets eaten, it's like, oh,
Oops.
You didn't get the kill.
Exactly.
It got eaten.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
okay.
cool.
So we're continuing with the story now. This is the campsite, and here's a cutscene. So this will be a new monster for us to fight later today. It's a chicken monster. More or less.
Pot. Oh. Cool.
It doesn't have a clue. It's scared of humans.
Oh, I see.
Don't let that monster deceive you. It's actually pretty tough.
Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp won't last a night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Kulu Yaku. Something. Kulu.
Just call it Kulu if you want. Doesn't matter.
Kulu.
Bird-brained bandit. This is actually a fun quest. But I think this... because it probably takes about, say, 15 minutes to kill it.
From an expedition.
And we're already at, like, what?
Open the wildlife map.
I don't know.
Switch to the world map.
Almost about 26 minutes. This is a good stopping point. So like I said, guys, there's going to be another Monster Hunter episode later today. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I hope you guys had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And when we come back, we'll be fighting Clue, or Kulu, or whatever you want to call it.
Yaku.
Bird Brain. Until we meet again, God bless and happy gaming. Thanks for watching our series.
See ya!